Hi guys, I know it's been a while. I know it's been a few days since I've done a Soccer Aid one, but I've done the first three seasons, 2006, 8 and 12, so today I'm going to look back into years of Soccer Aid, but I'm going to do a carrying on from 2012 to the present one, 2026, so obviously we're a bit behind, so yeah, so without further ado, let's do it. Soccer Aid 2012, it was played on 27th of May, and it was the 2012 Summer Olympics broadcast on ITV. Dermot O'Leary hosted and Cat Dealer presented backstage. It was held in Manchester. People that took part in it were Robert Williams, Paddy McGuinness, Marvin Hughes, Jamie Theakston, Aston Marigold, John Bishop, Ollie Murs, Jonathan White, Jason Isaac and Mark Owen did England squad. Legends were David Seaman, Des Walker, Terry Sheridan, Kevin Phillips, Martin Coulon and Graham Lassoon. Coaching manager Sam Edgeworth, Peter Reid, coach Bradley Walsh. Rest of the world, Michael Sheen, Will Ferrell, Gordon Ramsay, Joe Butley, Patrick Keeley, James McCoy, Serge Pierenso, Mike Myers, Joe Kawasaki, Edward Norton and Woody Harrison. Legends for the rest of the world were Edwin Van Sar, Jigsaw, Clarence, Roy Keane, Kevin Freddy, Wood Van Nis. Can never pronounce him right, sorry. He's withdrawn. And coach staff were Kenny Dalglish, Ian Rush and Eric Hansen. And now on to the next one, 2024. 8th of June 2014. Dermot O'Leary is the host of Kirsty Gallagher and Cat Dealer presented the backstage. Caroline Flack Princess from the B Tower in London. And the people who took part in the England squad that year were Danny Jones from McFly McBusted, Stephen Moyer, Jack Whitehall, Mark Owen, Ollie Murs, Paddy McGuinness, Jonathan White, Jamie Theakston, Ben Shepherd, John Bishop, Marvin Hughes, Dominic Cooper, Matt Smith. Legends Jamie Redknapp, Jerry Carrigan Paulins, who had to withdraw, Des Walker, David Seaman, Terry Sheridan did withdraw, Matt Letizia, and Kevin Phillips, replacement for Sheridan. And coach staff were Sam Allardyce, Bob Williams was injured, Peter Reid coach and Bradley Walsh coach. Rest of the world were Michael Sheen, James McVoy. Is it the one for the Vamps? No, it's a different one. Gordon Ramsay, Kevin Bridges, Nicky Byrne, Patrick Kelty, Adam Richardson, Jeremy Rye, Sunito Cadbury, Sam Worthington, Mike Salem and Martin Compton. Legends were I can never pronounce him. And Jose Mourinho. And Soccer Aid 2016 were at Old Trafford, the one that I went to. Dermot O'Leary hosted it, and Kirsty Gallagher was the other presenter, and Kai Tilsley and Chris Kamara the commentators. People took part in it were from the England squad were Louis Thompson, Ollie Murs, Paddy McGuinness, Damien Lewis, Ben Shepherd, Jonathan White, Giant White, Jay Theakston, John Bishop, Mark Wright, Marvin Humes. Danny Jones withdraw due to injury. Legends were Jamie Gallagher, Robbie Fowler, Phil Neville, Sol Campbell, Jermaine Defoe, Danny Murphy, Kieran Dyer and David Seaman. Coaching staff were Sam Allardyce, Jose Mourinho, Rob Williams and Bradley Walsh. Celebrities of the rest of the world were Nicky Byrne, withdraw due to injury, Gordon Ramsay, withdraw due to an injury, sorry, apologies for that. Nicky Byrne, Niall Horn, Serge Prinzo, AP McCoy, Michael Sheen, Michael Morris, Matthew Morrison, Shea Ward, Ian Richards, Sean Fletcher, Tom Evans, Ricky Hayward Williams, Patrick Keelty, Gareth Thomas, replacement for Gordon Ramsay. Legends were Ronaldo. And 2018. Dermot O'Leary hosted Kirsty Gallagher. That was 10th of June. So Ollie Murs, Mo Farah, Joe Wicks, Mark Wright, Paddy McGuinness, Damien Lewis, Miles Stevenson from Maxi, David Harwood, Andrew Flint, Lee Mack, Brian Howson, Jake Connor, Jeremy Leach, Bob Williams, Billy Wimpole and Ben Shepherd all withdraw due to an injury. And legends were David Seaman, Wes Brown, Phil Neville, Jamie Redknapp, Danny Murphy, Mike Owen, Darren Bent and Robbie Fowler. Coaching staff, Sam Allardyce, Bradley Walsh, Bob Williams, John Bishop and Ben Shepherd. The rest of the world were Usain Bolt, Gordon Ramsay, Brendan Cole, Kevin Peterson, Dan Carter, Ashley Thornton, Marty Compson, Ian Goldford, Nicky Byrne, Des O'Connor and Hayden Christian. And the legends. And 2019 it was in London. Referee was Mark Clappenberg. And its first one to feature male and female presenters. And Dermot O'Leary hosted it with Kirsty Gallagher. So people took part in the soccer raid were Mo Farah, Jeremy Lynch, Mark Wright, Joe Wicks, Ben Shepherd, David Howard, Marvin Hughes, Danny Jones, Ant Milton, Lee Mack, Sam McLaughlin, Alex Sexton, legends David Seaman, Jamie Corcoran, John Terry, Joe Cole, Jim Redknapp, Ben Johnson, Kate Chapman, Michael Owen, Rachel Yawnton and Casey Stone with jaw due to an injury. Managers Sam Allardyce was on the read of Bradley Walsh. The rest of the world were Usain Bolt, Billy Grove, Kevin Sestonay, Niall Hall, Isaac Coasey Thompson, Daniel Cowell, Jax Raw, Roman Kemp, Rockstar, Nicky Byrne, James McFoley. And the legends 2020 were Ollie Murs, Joe Wicks, Joe Dummett, Marvin Hughes, Russell Howard with jaw due to an injury. Danny Jones, Mark Wright, Lee Mack, Tom Davis, James Bay, John Bishop, Alfie Allen, Young Philly, Chunks, Paddy McGuinness and Liv Cook with jaw due to an injury. And the match was scheduled to be played on 6 June 2020, but with the outbreak of COVID-19 it was postponed to the 2nd September and it's played behind closed doors. And coach staff were Wayne Rooney, Sam Allardyce and Bradley Walsh. The rest of the world were Mo Gilligan, Kevin Sestage, James Smafford, Dave, Ian Sterling, Jeremy Lynch, Dermot Kennedy, Ross Roman Kemp, already Ray Locksmith, and Billy Wingrove draw due to an injury. And the legends 2021 Manchester was Ollie Murs, captain, Liv Cook will draw due to an illness, James Arthur, Paddy McGuinness will draw due to injury, Chunks, Mark Wright, Joe Dorrit, Mo Farah, H, Max Wicott, James Bay, Harriet Pavola, Stephen Mulhern, legends David James, Gary Neville, Jamie Paul Scholes, Jay Redknapp, Fire, Sean Wright Phillips, Joe Colway, Rudy Kelly Smith, and the rest of the world were Usain Bolt, Kim Setney, Roman Kemp, Owe Duba, Tom Grennan, Martin Compton, Derek Kennedy, Rumplum, Chelsea Grimes, Big Zoom, Lee Mack, legends. And in 2022 was held at London. Liam Payne was the captain, Lucy Paul withdraw, Tom Grennan, Chunks, Alex Booker, Damian Lewis, Mo Farah, Mark Wright, David Howard, H, Russell Howard, legends David James, Gary Neville, James, Anita Farrell, Joel, Mark, Stewart, Teddy Sheridan, coach staff, Harry Redknapp, Usain Bolt, Martin Compton, Neil Gilligan, rest of the world, Chelsea Grimes, Steve Bartlett, Lee Mack, Noah Beck, Woodward Bar, Ken Sutton, Mark Stolen, Tom Stolen, and legends are Peter Crouch, Carfu, Robbie Cout. Then 2023, 11th of June, these are all the stars outside. Celebrities talk about Paddy McGuinness, Bugsy Malone, Tom Grennan, Mo Farah, Alex Booker, Chunks, Joel Corey, Scarlett Douglas, Liam Payne, Danny Dyer, Tom Hilton. Legends David James, Gary Neville, Jill Scott, Karen Carney, Paul Scholes, Manager Stormzy, Harry Redknapp, Robbie Williams and David Seaman. Usain Bolt, Lee Mack, Steve Bartlett, Kevin Sutton, Mo Gilligan, Maisie Adams, Tommy Fury, Noah Beck, Leon, Sam Calvin, Nyko, and legends. 2024, 9th of June. People that sub out Stuart Broad, Bobby Raisy, Sam Thompson, Paddy McGuinness, Tom Grennan, Mo Farah, Alex Book, Erin Doffey, Steve Bartlett, Danny Dyer, Steve Amquake, Minster, Eddie Hearn, Tom Hilster, legends David James, Gary Cole, Ashley Cole, Jill Scott, Karen Carney, Jack Wilshaw, Joe Cole, Theo, Ellen White, Jermaine Defoe. Rest of the world produced Bob Maziad, Tom Fury, Livy Sheldon, Marty Coates, Lee Mack, Jason Manford, Tony Bellew, Michael Ward, Ian Sterling. From 2025, Paddy Gates, Lewis Thompson, Sam Thompson, Steve Bartlett, Alex Booker, Mo Farah, Angry Ginge, Tom Grennan, Sam Quick, Bear Grylls, The Draw, Dennis Lewis, Bella Ramsey, Roman Kemp, Joe Hart Legends, Phil Jacko, Stephen, Gary Neville, Paul Scholes, The Draw, Jermaine Defoe. Rest of the world were Nicky Byrne, Liv Sheldon, Lee Mack, Gorka Marquez, Derek Kennedy, Tony Bellew, Noah Beck, Big Z, Amazing Azim, and last but not least 2026 celebrities were Paddy McGuinness, Angry Jin, Alex Book, Chloe Bowles, David Young, G.K. Barry, Joe Marler, Jordan North, Ollie Mears, Owen Cooper, Sam Thompson, Tom Grennan, Jack Whitehall, Danny Dyer, Legends, Jack Wilshere, Wayne Rooney, Theo Walcott, Jermaine Defoe, Jill Scott, Shaun Wright Phillips, Tor Douglas, Joe Hart, Jay McCall, Rob Williams, Harry Redknapp, David Stephen and Bradley Walsh. Celebrities rest of the world are Chris O'Dowd, Nicky Byrne, Maisie Adam, Harry Akins Nishi, Dermot Kennedy, Molly May McCann, and many more celebrities. So in 2026. So Soccer Radio have done absolutely fantastic work over the last 20 years, and I'm sure they'll continue to work for the next 20 years and many more years to come. If you like it, don't forget to click the link below, subscribe to the channel, follow me on other social media. Back and see you for another fun-filled packed YouTube video. Bye for now, see you all soon. Ta-da, bye.